Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I'm here to do a reading for Gemini and the person Gemini is dealing with. Um, if you have, let's see, what's happening with Taurus too? Like all of a sudden my brain just like glitches out. Um, yeah, of course, all the things. Please take what resonates and, leave what doesn't resonate. You know your story best, but it is my intention there's something in here for everyone. And we all have Gemini in our chart somewhere. So there could be something in here for you. But of course, if it's not resonating at all, I have a ton of other readings. Most of them are timeless. So feel free to check those out. Jojo made it. Thank you for being here so much. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and channeling is what I was gonna say. Sharing. Morning brain. Ah, gotta love it. Yes. Thank you for helping my channel to grow. It means so much to me. Okay. Gemini, here we go. This is about the person you're dealing with. So the overall situation. Oh, and I'm going to start with the Guardian Tarot. So the overall situation is the Four of Wands. Okay. The person you're dealing with, you could be married to. You could be thinking about getting married to. They could just be, somebody that you see being in your life for a long time. Maybe they're your bestie or something. Anyway, we will clarify. So how does this person see you? The star. Aw, that's really sweet. This is Aquarian energy. Um, you're a wish fulfillment to them. You're the kind of person they've always hoped and dreamed would be in their life. Aw, that's so sweet. How do they feel about you? The Knight of Pentacles. Well, they're all about taking it slow, that's for sure. Just enjoying every little moment with you is kind of what I'm getting. What does this person want? The world. They want the world. I don't know. Maybe they want some kind of completion. Um, maybe they want to move closer to where you are or travel to you. Um, kind of move to the next level. What's the challenge? The Tower. Dun dun dun. The Tower. And what's the potential outcome here? Three of Cups. Again, I'm going to clarify. Initially, Three of Cups always speaks to me of coming together with people you enjoy spending time with, celebrating, toasting each other, having a good time. So, and bottom of the deck, we've got the Seven of Swords. All right. That speaks of a little trouble in paradise, essentially. There's some kind of deception going on. Potentially. Doesn't have to be. I mean, the Seven of Swords can sometimes be self-protection, like keeping things close to the vest, to your chest, however you say that. And I'm going to clarify with the light seers. Let's see what's going on. What's going on for Gemini? Okay, so we've got this Four of Wands as the overall situation. What's this Four of Wands? Two of Swords. King of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. I mean, the Queen of Swords. I feel like that's you. Or let's see. See, okay. So it could be where you're in a situation where you're having to choose between two people, somebody with earth in their chart, somebody else with some air in their chart. Um, there's a sense of not knowing what direction to go in. Do you choose that person who's very established and abundant, um, or the person who's, maybe they're a little bit more on the same page as you in terms of like you show up in a similar way, very thoughtful, clever, even witty. The Queen of Swords, she's a wordsmith. She's got a lot of good things to say. Can be super funny, but also really direct, really clear, really honest. So it feels like a choice. Who do you move towards for some kind of long-term happiness? So what's this star? The star is how they see you. This person sees you as the star. It's clarified by the 5 of Wands. The Hanged Man, Aquarian energy, right? No, Piscean energy. And the Knight of Cups. Oh, I see. So it could be because we're asking about your person that they are choosing between you and somebody else, somebody with a lot of earth in their chart. Because at first I was reading it as you choosing them. It could be either way. Apply it as it fits. If I say you're doing this and you're like, no, they're doing that, of course. Um, you know your story best. So this is clarifying the star. This is how they see you. They could see you as being really, really, maybe you've been through quite a lot in your life. Maybe you came out of a situation with somebody, where there was a lot of, arguing, um, competing with each other, not being on the same page, every person for themselves, which put you in kind of this place of holding back, pulling yourself back, just not willing to engage in this conflict anymore. And after a period of waiting, or maybe during this period of kind of either being forced to wait, to hold back, or doing it, intentionally, this situation has helped you gain a new perspective about what it is that you want, about what you want to devote yourself and your love, your heart to. The Knight of Cups, he's the guy that always wears his heart on his sleeve, and very sweet offer. He likes to make these sweet gestures of love. um and this person sees you as somebody who's really, you've got this very sweet caring side of you, and this is This is a wish fulfillment for them. I think because, you've been through enough to know that you don't want to repeat old cycles. You you somehow whatever you dealt with in the past helped to give you more compassion, the ability to be kind and loving. You're not that person that is defensive and pretends that everything's fine when it's not. You're just you come across as very authentic, or this is how they see you. So how they feel about you is the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, and Strength, Leo energy. This person is very enamored with you. They have some really, really sweet feelings for you. Um, they would like a new beginning. They would like to offer. I don't know if they want to offer something, but they're certainly thinking about it. They feel like you're a perfect match for them. That there's something about you that helps them to feel like you could tame them. They see the potential for long-term happiness, abundance, just all the love. They have so much love for you. And that's why they want to take this slowly or move gently forward because they don't want to mess this up. This is definitely feeling a little bit like a love reading here. And these ones I try to keep it neutral. Doesn't have to be love. Not everybody is going through that, but there's somebody here who really they they think very highly of you. They feel very highly of you. It doesn't exactly make sense, but you know what I mean. Like there's all these big sweet feelings for you. And it could be that the strength um speaks to them needing to hold themselves back, needing to hold back all of these feelings because they want to be very practical about how they show up. They want to be in integrity, um, in moving forward with you. And the Ace of Cups makes me think that this is potentially somebody newer to your life. So what do they want? They want the world. The world is clarified by the Devil, Capricorn energy, a Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. I think that sometimes the devil can kind of be a little scary. It speaks to, obsessions and toxic behavior and all these things. But with these cards, it kind of feels like they have a really strong pull towards you. They want to consummate this connection. Again, it's only for the single people. um there's there is they want equal give and take. They want to work on making this a really great established connection. maybe they want to also move away from any kind of toxic ways in favor of more reciprocity. Again, working on what's important. Interesting here, I just noticed we have the moon's above her, the cycles of the moon. They want to, it makes me think of the Knight of Pentacles. Like, let nature take its course in a way. Work something out, learn about how you two, what your dynamic is, how you two show up, how to make that work together. And they want, it could also be that they're working towards going to see you, perhaps. Maybe they do live somewhere else and they're working on building up their money, their resources in order to come see you. Because they like the connection that you have in this give and take, and they're extremely attracted to you. I mean, this devil, really, really attractive devil, right? Like, they see you as someone who they're just like, yeah, Gemini is, oof, got the hots for you. So the challenge is the tower. What's this tower? Seven of Cups, King of Cups, and the tower. The tower clarifies the tower. Something's happening or is going to happen. Possibly in this connection with you, perhaps, where maybe you have a lot of options, or at least another option. I mean, it started out with this choice, right? Somebody's trying to choose between one or the other. And some somebody somebody's choosing here or trying to figure out what to choose. Maybe just the act of not being sure is creating some kind of tower moment. Because whoever the person is who's the option, one of the choices, that could upset them. The King of Cups here, he's he looks very serene. This is the guy who's pretty emotionally balanced, very compassionate, loving, kind, fair, and nurturing, all the things. And I don't know, maybe you choose, maybe there's a third person, because we had the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. And here's the King of Cups. Maybe it's just, I don't know. I don't understand. Here, let me get another one. What is this tower? High Priestess. Cancerian energy. There's some kind of shakeup here. That's maybe something happens between the two of you. Maybe somebody's keeping secrets. There's silence here. There's contemplating, trying to figure something out because of what has happened or is happening. There's some major shakeup. I kind of feel like because of this choice that you or this person is being faced with. Get another one for this tower. King of Wands now. Three kings. This could be another choice. I mean, that's the thing with the Seven of Cups. Not all the choices are the correct choices. So it could be the kind of thing where you are you are in this place of you have been through it. You have come out the other side. You're better for what you've been through, even though it was potentially really difficult. But you took the time to gain that new perspective, feeling good about yourself. What often happens is once you get into this energy where you're able to feel love for yourself, because this is also self love and appreciation. Once you're able to cultivate that within yourself for yourself, it's like a magnet, and people start to see you and be drawn to you. But that doesn't mean everybody who's drawn to you is meant for you. You're just suddenly, you're kind of the flavor of the week, flavor of the month. Um, and so there's a contemplating here. So that could be this tower where all of a sudden, like, there's there's all these people showing up, and you're like, oh my god, what do I do? This is, it's a big aha moment. Like, wow, maybe I am really desirable. Maybe you didn't realize that before, or you're just stuck in this place of like everything seems like a good option on the surface. All these kings, and you're being faced with having to choose. So, potential outcome here. We've got the 3 of Cups, clarified by the 7 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, mhm, 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 and the 10 of Wands. So, this is you coming to that place where you finally choose. You finally decide who you want to devote your time and energy to. Maybe you've been giving to one person for a while and somebody new comes up and you're like, well, I've put all this energy into this one situation, this one person, but then it feels like you or this person is looking at moving in a different direction, choosing differently than you've chosen before, even if you've put some extra energy and effort into it. And there's this journey. The 10 of Wands, it usually speaks of carrying a heavy burden. This card in particular, it's a burden. It's sort of a labor of love in a way because they're coming down the mountain, they're heading toward somewhere, some goal. This burden is being carried because it's necessary to close out the cycle, to finish the journey so that it's getting to that new beginning, getting to the destination. So it feels like you or this person decides to go. Maybe you just have spent time getting to know one another, and somebody decides, okay, like after looking at what you've been through, what you've cultivated so far, yes, I want to go on this journey. I want to go visit, I want to go move, and there will be celebration and happiness on the other end of this journey. It it looks really it's it's gonna ultimately end up being really positive. It feels, the 3 of cups. That feels right. It feels good. You're with somebody who you enjoy. The only thing I'm still not fully sure of is this tower, but I think it's like I said. It's a major disruption because of all of these different choices that need to be made, and needing to use your intuition also to figure out what to do. Like, it's not immediately obvious. Probably these different people have there are reasons why they would be a good choice. And so you're really having to go within. I want to clarify this tower again. Let me get another one. 8 of Wands. I think once this decision is made, this choice about who who is going to be the one, then the energy starts moving very quickly. Maybe there's some quick communication. Um, the tower, it's a shakeup, but it's not always bad. Sometimes it's a major epiphany. It's a life changing event, and so I think it's sort of it's that process of coming to the final decision. Um, Makes me think of this quote that I mention sometimes, and I can never remember who says it, but it is that we as humans, we are more, already getting it wrong, more than doers, we are deciders. Once we decide what we want, the doing becomes easy. And that, I think, is what's happening here. This is once the decision is made, might be a tower moment for somebody, where they don't they're not the chosen one, right? But ultimately, you're on you're on track, and there's a journey involved. There's a choice that leads you to that celebration and happiness. So, it looks really good overall. And I think I'm just going to leave it there. I feel like we have enough clarity here that you can know that things potentially are going to work out really well. So, anyway, there it is. There's your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.